Hey guys, Thunderset here. Revisiting a deck I'd love to revisit. I don't even have it really optimal, but I revisit it all the time, and that's Noble Knights. So the last time I was playing Noble Knights, I was using really old cards like Unending Nightmare and Gear Town, which would still probably be a pretty good way to play this deck. But right now we're focusing on a pretty new card. It's not from the latest box or anything, but it's a new card. It's called Mordschlag, and apparently it's when you hit someone in the face with the other end of your sword, the handle end of your sword. But what does this spell actually do? This is actually a Noble Knight in the picture. Equip only to a normal summoned or set monster, which is all we do here. We don't even have an extra deck. And it is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects of special summoned monsters. So it's pretty specific, but you're even going to see it in the replays. It happens all the time. During damage calculation, if the equipped monster battles an opponent's special summoned monster, that opponent's monster loses attack and defense equal to its original attack during damage calculation only. So guys, people don't read this card. Noble Knights are pretty rogue. You don't really see them super often. They've been around forever, but people still have no clue what they really do. Boars is pretty new, and Gwennifer is pretty new. I used to think Gwennifer was admiring this sword, but now that I've seen Mordschlag, she might be getting Mordschlagged, and that wouldn't be good. But she's a very strong card. She'll destroy a monster you're battling. You can destroy that monster at the start of the damage set. There you go. If it's dark. Usually they're dark. Mordschlag will be dark. Boris will be dark. I don't know if Tristan, do you become dark? I don't think he becomes dark. No, he doesn't. So you wouldn't really want to put Gwennifer on a Tristan, but on a Boars or a Mordschlag, Gwennifer's gonna destroy any monster it battles. You're gonna see that in the replays too. People just don't read Noble Knights, guys. They don't have time to read. If you've been playing a while, you already know what Noble Knights do. But I mean, if you're just jumping into the game, you really have no clue what they do. You randomly see them on the ladder. It's gonna catch you by surprise. You'll see in the replays. But the skill we're using, Spell Specialist. So what does Spell Specialist do? When you have 5 or more spells with different names, you're more likely to have a spell card in your hand. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have these one-shots in here, along with Gwennifer, to fuel Boars. So Boars can reveal 3, you send 1 to your hand and the rest to the graveyard. The beauty about Gwennifer is she can work as an equip from your hand or an equip from the graveyard. So her and Boars have a lot of synergy together. And then it's just basic Noble Knight combos I won't go into. And Ultimate Providence, very good in this deck. You have lots of monsters, you have lots of spells. We stop invocations, we stop Kiteroids. Great stuff. Other than that, this deck has a lot of inherent weaknesses, guys. The meta is a little much for it right now with the normal summons. The monsters don't get very big, and Cosmic Cyclone hurts them pretty bad. So, you know, Cosmic Cyclone's a massive staple. Other than that, they're tons of fun, and like I said, people don't read them, so you're really a rogue deck catching people off guard. You'll see in the replays. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Oh, here we are fighting New Kaiba. Sorry, I started a little late. But yeah, guys, when I was using Unending Nightmare and Gear Town and Noble Knights, I was running the wheels off it. That was like my favorite deck for a cool minute. So I'm excited to go back to Noble Knights. Mordschlag's actually a really strong card. People just don't really read. Here our enemy sets one. We bring out a Mordschlag. It's probably a misplay. With this, you could bring out any card you want. Probably should have brought out the card that destroys set cards in exchange for attack. But I brought out Galantin with a Mordschlag. I knew what that was. It's a Stone of Ancients, so I'm assuming our enemy is going to bring out a Spirit of White and banish our Mordschlag, right? They know what Mordschlag does, but they don't banish the Mordschlag. They banish the Galantin. Doesn't really make much sense if they have a Blue Eyes. You can just swing over the Galantin. You can't swing over the Mordschlag. So that's the first eyebrow raised, where I'm like, is this guy reading these cards? Here he uses Protector of Eyes of Blue to special summon a Blue Eyes and bring out a Stone of Legend. Now he synchro summons into a Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon's effect, White Stone Legend's effect, just protects him against destruction, effect destruction, and he does not read Mordschlag, guys. Swings his Spirit of Right, Spirit of White right into Mordschlag. Now Mordschlag's gonna swing into his Azure Eyes. Boars is gonna swing in within 100 of lethal, guys. We have 2 Mordschlags on both our monsters. He's going to Protector with Eyes of Blue out another Dragon Spirit of White. He hits my Ultimate Providence. He's still not even aiming for the Mordschlag, guys. So now he summons a Blue Eyes, alternate evolutions. He tries to, so that went really quick, but he did activate his ultimate, or his alternate White Dragon's effect. He tried to hit Dristan. Dristan could not be destroyed. Your opponent can, or where is it? Or no, sorry, it's Mordschlag that makes him not be able to destroy it. It is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects of special summon monsters. So he tried to destroy my Dristan with his alternate dragon. It didn't work. He brings out a Vermilion Dragon mech, realizes he has to aim for the Mordschlag. But it's already too late. We had 2 Mordschlags on the board. Swing right over the Vermilion Dragon. Very complicated duel for him, I'm sure. He learned a lot. Crazy stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting a Yami Merrick. I think we're gonna need a lot of Ultimate Providence in this to dance around some traps or something. I think this is a mill deck we're fighting. So Spell Specialist activates. Make sure we have a hand full of spells. He's using a life point boost. We have 1 spell after Spell Specialist. That's crazy rare. We get 2 Ultimate Providence. He's got a Canadia, our poor Madrat. That's okay. He sells the set card, sets another monster, sets another back row. We're gonna summon Madrat. We have the perfect card to deal with some set cards. We hit a Worm Worm. That's okay. We bring out Boars. Boars destroys our, I have no idea how to say, Arfudrutir? Arfudrutir? I have no idea how to say that name on that card. If you know, let me know in the comments. So we use Boars to dump 3 cards. We get a Gwynnifer and a Gallant to our hand, and Destiny into the graveyard. Here our opponent is going to use a Windstorm and chain a Canadia from our swing. I saved the Ultimate Providence. I could have Ultimate Providence that Windstorm, but I saved it. I also normal summoned a Boars too, in case you missed it. But we all get hit to defense. He gets switched to attack. I kind of needed the room, but it's probably not worth it to lose this Noble Knight effect, because we could have kept killing face downs. And of course he's going to have a ton of face downs in a Merrick deck. Here we're going to use Gwynnifer to boost some attack onto our Boars. Now we hit a Kiteroid. He blocks 1 2k instance, but not the second. Now he sets another back row. Hit him with another 2k instance. Go for 1800. He stops it with the Kiteroid. So he's got 2 back row. Another Kiteroid, guys. Remember, when you use Ultimate Providence on Kiteroid, you can't chain to it. It's already a damage step. It's a quick lethal. Caught him off guard with the Ultimate Providence. Can't rely on Kiteroid versus Ultimate Providence, guys. Great stuff. Okay, facing a Yami Yugi. Going first. So, Noble Knights have solid first turn plays. They have solid second turn plays. They probably like first turn more than the second turn, honestly, now I'm thinking about it. Here we get an Ultimate Providence. That's a fantastic way to start. We're going to use Noble Arms Destiny on our board to make sure our hand's fat so we can set our Glory. But we get Gwynnifer, so Gwynnifer's an even better play. We'll keep the Glory in our hand. Here it's Elemental Lords, guys. Elemental Sabers. So we're going to Ultimate Providence that Elemental Lords. That's why keeping a spell card in our hand was so important. Now, I try to swing. He's hitting us with a Treacherous. But we have Destiny. Destiny's going to protect the big boy. Now he's going to Cosmic Cyclone the Destiny. Too little too late on that Destiny. Good thing he didn't get rid of our Gwynnifer. Here he's going to normal summon an Alistair. He wants to use Purgatrio, but guess what, guys? He's not reading the cards. You gotta read the cards, man. You gotta know Gwynnifer's gonna eat you up. Gwynnifer is not scared of Purgatrio. So here he's doing the whole thing. He's gonna swing, guys. He swings right into the Gwynnifer, loses his monster. I get another monster, get the Gwynnifer right back. Perfect lethal. He learned something today from that duel. Absolutely crazy, guys. People don't take the time to read the cards in this rogue deck. Makes for fun duels. Great stuff. Okay, here's Dark Signer, Carly Carmine. Going second. Spell Specialist. Sorry, my phone's going crazy right now. Here, it's using a Psy Reflector, guys. Watch out. First turn Psy Reflector. That's always hard. There's so few good first turn synchro plays. I don't know if there's even good first turn synchro monsters in general. Probably Shien would be the best, huh? But here, he's going for a Red Dragon Archfiend. So he's probably fully dedicated to the Red Dragon archetype in this deck, not just a Psy Reflector utility deck. Here we got our boy Mordschlag. He's going to use Treacherous Trap Hole to destroy all the monsters. He just wants to reset. We still have Ultimate Providence. We could get rid of a monster effect. Sadly, all he does is normal summon a 1900 monster. Here, we're going to use our Noble Knights to bring out the card that destroys a face-down back row. We hit his Assault Mode activate. So that play might seem a little weird to snipe at what I knew was his back row instead of just getting some damage and swinging over him. But he couldn't chain it, and now I'm able to use Boars. We're either going to get a Gwynnifer in our hand or get her in the graveyard, and that's going to let us use her. So here we get a user, equip her to the Boars. Now attack damage doesn't matter. We hit that boy, he's destroyed. Now he's going to normal summon another Assault Beast, swing over us. He's fully committed to the archetype here. But we normal summon Boars, put on a Destiny. We put on Destiny to make him dark. Now we get Gwynnifer. 2k, we don't have to use Gwynnifer's effect, we could just swing over him. That's good, because now we don't lose her. Now we use the Gwynnifer to destroy the Serene Psychic Witch face down, lose the Gwynnifer, normal summon the Dristan, we still have the Boars, set a Glory of Noble Knights so we could use our Mordschlag like a trap. Here, he gets his other Psy Reflector finally, brings out his Assault Beast. He's going for a level 7, guys. You know what that means. He's trying to Black Rose the field. He's trying to Black Rose the field, guys. But we have a Destiny on our Boars, and you betcha it protects us. And we get Destiny right back on the Boars. So he was ready to go, guys. Next turn. Fantastic duel. Great stuff, guys. Okay, Taya Gardner. Going second. Now, it's Taya. She's using Dual Standby. Post-nerf. This is post-ban list Dual Standby. And she sets 3 back row. So I think it's pretty easy to guess what we're fighting, and that's counter traps. So we're just going to set our cards. We're not going to equip anything. We're not going to activate anything. Just set a normal summon a Noble Knight and swing for damage. That's the beauty of Noble Knights. They're just a nice simple normal summon with some equips. They don't do too much to trigger too much. Here we have a Kiteroid. Remember, we have Ultimate Providence. So I didn't want to Ultimate Providence that Kiteroid just yet. I wanted to wait till we're swinging with Lethal so we can hit the Kiteroid in the damage step and he can't do anything about it. So here, he lets the Boars go through. Now this is where he makes his mistake. He tries to use his Kiteroid in the damage step. I'm going to be able to chain Ultimate Providence and he cannot answer to that chain. So he's done. He can't use another Kiteroid. That's lethal damage. Going to be seeing it often with Ultimate Providence, guys. It works well in this deck because you're going to have a handful of spells and traps. You're going to hit Kiteroids. You're going to hit Invocations. And just like I say, Noble Knights do stuff other decks don't really do, like with their normal summoning, keeping it simple with equips, weird effects people aren't reading. It works for a really fun rogue deck, guys. So if you have even just a little bit, this deck list isn't optimal with just 2 Mordschlags. So just jump in and try them, guys. They're really fun. They have inherent weaknesses, so you're going to have to really work to be successful with them. But it's fun stuff, and you will find success if you dig hard enough. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.